Hi, good afternoon. For my capstone project, I've chosen to work with using multiple intelligences and andragogy to understand senior citizens' experiences with learning technology. Our study took place in Lakehurst, New Jersey at Lakehurst United Methodist Church. The current problem that we are facing is with the worship format. Our pastor preaches, an old-fashioned organ plays hymns, and we have small print in our hymnals and bulletins. Enter Team Vital. Who are they? They are a team formed by the pastor to help with maintaining vitality in the church. What is their role? The research question, can multiple intelligences and andragogy help a senior congregation to learn technology, is what they're striving to answer. And they're going to do this in a few different steps. They first need to assess the needs of the congregation. They're going to use multiple intelligences to find out how the congregation learns, and then they're going to use andragogy and background knowledge to find out who is willing to learn how to use technology. After these surveys were completed, the next thing the team needed to do was to find out how instruction was going to be administered. The methodology that they came up with was to develop group instructional training sessions. Actually, they have 5 that they came up with. Once these 5 training sessions were given, the team would then observe the participants during Sunday worship services as technology was used in a hands-on setting. And I will be explaining how the sessions work now. Session 1 is for our 3 novice users: technical computer jargon, basic computer terminology, and a question and answer session rounded out this training. The team wanted to make sure that the 3 beginning users were comfortable with technology before progressing through the instructional training. All 6 users then came together for the remaining sessions. Each of the sessions have a question and answer instructional session. In sessions 2, 3, and 4, Team Vital instructed on where technology could be found in the church, operation of the computer, a projection screen and sound system operation, how to access the internet, PowerPoint basics, weekly setup and cleanup procedures, and of course then at the end the instructional question and answer sessions took place. Session 5 was more of an administrative session. Our appendix B, C, and D, which I will be covering in a little bit later in this presentation, is the focus of this session. The learner information survey is given a second time to determine if participant attitudes toward technology have changed. A discussion took place on the participant observations, and then post-training interview surveys were completed. Why Team Vital? Team Vital is going to help revamp worship service format. We have an elderly congregation, and the technology that they are implementing is going to help enhance worship services. This is going to be done through enlarging of the print, and that will allow every congregation member to actively participate in worship services. The equipment we're installing. This is basically our power for the sound system, the controls for the sound system, the projection screen, and the laptop. The sound system is going to control the music. The projection screen and the laptop are going to control the visual aspect of things. Our multiple intelligence needs assessment results. Team Vital felt the survey was necessary because many multiple intelligence examples were implemented into the training sessions. We have a total of 35 members that attend every week. 9 members were pulled out of this 35 and formed Team Vital. They were excluded from the congregational survey. So 26 members took part in this survey. 4 members were kinesthetic learners, 7 members are auditory learners, and 15 members are visual learners. The survey was done in a multiple choice format, and based on the answers, Team Vital scored whether someone fell into the class of a visual intelligence, a multiple intelligence for auditory learning, or a multiple intelligence for kinesthetic learning. Appendix B was our learner information needs assessment, and this involved andragogy. This survey was given twice. The first time it was given was to all 26 congregation members to conclude who was going to participate in the study. The focus that the team had was to find out questions, comments, and concerns that were going to need to be addressed in order to revamp worship service format. The second time it was given was to the 6 participants. This was determining if attitudes toward technology changed after the group training sessions were given. Some of the questions that were asked involved employment background and feelings toward technology. Appendix C is our participant observation. Team Vital completed this checklist as each participant concluded their 2-week rotation with the hands-on technology. We wanted to make sure we knew that everybody participating did everything that needed to in terms of setup and cleanup, and that they didn't have any difficulties. Appendix D is our post-training interview survey. This survey is where the participants assessed the team on the group instructional training programs. Were the instructions clear? Were the instructions relevant? And did they understand what was given to them in terms of instruction? The last survey that was completed was by the team. This was the assessment that the team had of the entire program. Did they integrate multiple intelligences? Did they integrate andragogy? And were the instructions clear as well as adequate? Finally, the conclusion. 2 issues. What was the point and why was this necessary? The point of this study was that elderly people, for the majority of them, don't understand that new and upcoming enhancements can benefit everyone. Once they were shown, they understood. Why was this necessary? Because of cost. It was a lot cheaper to purchase equipment and install it than to consistently replace printer ribbons, printer paper, or even pay for printer maintenance. And of course, you cannot replace hymnals that are no longer in print. Reflecting on everything, we completed the survey in we completed everything in April 2020. The original ending date was October 2020. We also found that procrastination did not help. A lot of time was given for research, and with the church closure due to COVID-19, that also put a damper on things. And we did have to purchase the Amazon Alexa and Smart Plug in order to complete the study. Here are the references that I used. And lastly, I just want to say thank you for your time and attention.